hello, everybody. Happy Friday, and welcome into the season one finale of the Queen Mimi Blog Show. We hope, as always, that everybody is doing good. You guys are staying blessed and staying safe out there. Like we said, this is a season one finale of the Queen Mimi Blog Show. This has been season finale week for all of our shows. We've been talking about growth, evolving, how 2025, and we've been seeing a lot of people do this on social media, talk about how 2025 has really woke them up, has really like shaped them and damn near crushed them. You know what I'm saying? We saw one video this morning. I think the girl was describing her 2025 as like having surgery, but you're awake. And that's pretty much one of the many ways we can describe our year. You know what we're saying? Even with doing our shows, just like that. You know what we're saying? This year, we say this about other years, but we don't know. Just like a lot of people, like this year was really an eye opener for a lot of people from our past and present, including ourselves. This was a real eye opener for us this year. Like we are still settling, we still holding ourselves back. We were still worried about what other people was doing, what they was thinking, what they was gonna say, was they gonna try to harm us. We still had all that BS like on our brain, and that's why we took a 2 month break, couple months back, to get ourselves right and to get ourselves back on track and realize, we ain't got to worry about that. You know what we're saying? This year, especially wrapping up our seasons and doing all our shows, we have come very far. This is the first season of the Queen Mimi Blog Show, and of course, we're going to have bigger and better things coming. But we learned a lot this year about honesty, reflection, and preparation. And those are things that we were not doing within ourselves. We wasn't really being honest with ourselves about every area of our life, nor was we really reflecting like we knew we should have. We definitely wasn't prepared. We kept helping out and doing this for other people, doing that for other people, being there for them, all that good stuff. And we just kept pulling ourselves back slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, we was holding ourselves back. And we realized approaching 40, we're 40 now, we're not getting nowhere. We are not doing or living to the fullest potential that we know we can be in any area of our life. We have to be, proud of who we are, proud of, yeah, our past, because it shaped who we are today. People try to throw that in your face, or they will, you know what I'm saying, to make you feel ashamed, or they see you doing good, they try to pull you back or whatever. First off, don't feed into that, because it's issues that they got going on with them that they're not ready to reflect on or even deal with. So it really ain't got nothing to do with you. You just keep moving regardless, because that's what they're going to try to do. And we wasn't prepared. We were still holding ourselves back, not living up to the best version of us in any area that we knew we could be. So we decided to lock in this year amongst a lot of people. Amongst a lot of people, we decided to lock in this year and really get focused on what we want to do, how we gonna help other people, our look, our mental, our eating, everything, exercising, skincare. We really have to start changing ourselves and growing and walking into that future self that's watching, like with their hand out, waiting, like what's taking you so long? What you doing? You already know you got it in you. Start waiting on permission. You know they're not gonna clap for you. You know they're not gonna be happy for you. You know they ain't gonna root for you. Matter of fact, they're gonna hate you even more than what they already do. So you might as well do it. You're gonna be the villain. You're gonna be the problem. You're gonna be the bad guy or the bad woman or the crazy psycho, whatever. But that's only because it's somebody that can't have you or somebody that wants to be you. It's never anybody. Remember this, y'all. It's never anybody that's doing better than you that talks about you. It's always somebody that's doing worse. Take a look at the people that's talking to you. We cannot say that enough. Take one good look at them. If you can sit there and honestly say that they're doing better, first off, you need to be more honest. Be more honest with yourself. And you know they're not doing nothing. They're still doing the same stuff they was doing when you was around. You gone. They're still doing the same stuff. So guess who is really the problem? Them. And they wanted to hold you back. They already see your light. They already see that greatness in you. And they really got it in their head. Like, you got to get their permission to be great. You gotta get their permission to be powerful. A strong man, a fierce woman. Be her, be him. They really think in their head because the people around them, they cheer them on, they got their palms up, all that. They really think that they have an impact on your life. And we'll tell them in a minute, look, man, we was never inspired by you, motivated by you. You are not someone that we looked at and we like, I want to be like them. I want to do whatever they're doing. We're saying you didn't push us, you didn't support us. In fact, you tried to stop us, mocked us, laughed at us. No. If it's one thing we can say about anybody from our past, they motivated us to not be like them. We pray to Allah every day, every chance we get. Please don't change our heart. And please, we don't care what we got to go through. We know we're going to get to where we want to be, where you need us to be. And please don't let it make us bitter. Don't let it make us evil. None of that. We don't want to be like them. We want to be better. We actually want to learn from the decisions we made, from the mistakes we made, and be a better person. And that's going to take time. So we have to remember, and we'll tell y'all, just be patient with yourself. Be persistent, be consistent. Remember, you're doing this for yourself. Like we said, people gonna talk. You can't control that. Let them fools talk. They ain't doing no better. They not happy. It's gonna look like it, but they not being honest with themselves. Don't worry about that. You cannot stop nor control that. They're gonna do it anyway. And that's one of the major lessons that we've learned this year. Stop pouring so much into other people when it's your time. Nobody's around. They can't help you, pull you out the mud. None of that. Stop. You need to invest in yourself and start doing the things that you love to do and help other people and be better. Take care of yourself. Be your own best friend. Learn to be by yourself. Be solo. It's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? People gonna laugh, they gonna mock you, but they ain't got they need people around. They need the men and women around. We already know we don't, right, y'all? We already know that. And it's not saying we're against love, we're against relationships. We love love. Don't get us wrong. But next time we gotta do it right. We gotta do it right. So yeah, we're gonna be, if that winds up happening or whatever, take our time, get ourselves together, put ourselves in the right environments, then we can find who and what we're looking for. You know what we're saying? And those are major decisions that we learned this year. We had some unexpected moments, even with our shows, even with everything that's going on. You know what we're saying? Challenges over and over again this year. Boy, look at here. We done lost so much. We really have. And we done got so frustrated to the point where we started getting scared. Like, what if we try this again? Or we get another car? Or we make this move and it don't work out? May not. You know what I'm saying? We may lose the vehicle, but we still have to keep going. Whatever challenges we do see coming and whatever challenges we don't see coming, we have to. We owe it to ourselves. It's in kind of like an apology we're doing to ourselves for everything that we accepted, that we just put up with, and we could have been doing better. Like we said, we didn't know. Now we do, and that's what we're gonna continue to work on. We don't care how long it takes. We're gonna keep working on it. Setting boundaries and just cutting people off. People don't like when you do that either. It is crazy as hell that people think, and that for some reason, they can just keep treating you like garbage, keep letting you down, disappointing you, not living up to who they say they are, what they can do for you, all this stuff where they abuse you, talk about you, leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? You had them dark days where you cried by yourself or you were sitting by yourself or whatever, and they actually get upset when you cut them off because they think that you never gonna leave them alone. They actually think there's something special and you are nothing more than regular. Special people, chosen, that rare breed, them rare people, they don't exist in everybody. That's what people think. Nobody should ever worry about being replaced because you know that they're not going to be you. They're not going to have your energy. They're just simply not you. Everybody is different. Everybody don't think the same. They don't move the same. And that's why we're not worried. They will not be us. Yeah, we got many layers, many sides to us, but we can still be a good person. We can still be have a good heart. we can still do all them things. And we don't need nobody's approval or blessing to do that. You understand what we're saying? People, it's amazing. We understand, but it's like at the same time we don't. But people's thought process is special. It really needs to be studied. Like seriously, how can you be a villain and a victim at the same time? You causing all this chaos and you raising all this hell. Then you looking like, don't nobody want to deal with me. Don't nobody want to be around me. What did I do? Take a good look at yourself. You can't look at yourself in the mirror and be honest and say, look, I'm messed up. This ain't working. I need to fix it. Then you're going to keep in everything you deserve and everything that you got. You're not going to have nothing better. You're not even going to be better. And people that have the courage to even admit that, there's nothing wrong with that either. That makes you one of the rare people out here because you're like, you know what? Okay, just like us. Okay, what I'm doing wasn't working. It's time to do something different. Yeah, we gotta make some different moves. Might have to disappear for a minute. You know what we're saying? Get ourselves together, get everything right, but trust and believe. We ain't gone. We coming back. We ain't gone by a long shot. We ain't abandoned nobody. We abandoned ourselves. Shoot, if anything. But we coming back, honey. Trust us. And it's not to be spiteful. It's not to get back at nobody, not even to rub nobody the wrong way, but they're the things that we love doing, things that we want to do with our life. We don't care if we 40, we still gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? The people that feel it, they like it, cool. The people that don't, cool. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do what we want to do, help other people and become better, brand new, elevate, keep growing. Finally put ourselves out there like we know we should. We tired of picturing it in our head. We want to put it to life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be popular, go viral or whatever, but that's something we're gonna work on. You know what I'm saying? That's what we envision, that's what we see. We have a different path and we got so much in us and so much to offer. That's not even a brag, but we do. We're so creative and so much stuff that we know and we can do with our brain. Like, come on, why are we not? What else we got to lose? At this point, we don't feel like we got anything else to lose. We already damn near lost our sanity, mental health, anxiety, depression. We done lost cars, money, clothes, all that stuff, homeless, domestic violence, you know what I'm saying, foster care, child abuse, relationships ended, had a couple kids. What else we got to lose? Let's go for it. And you know what I'm saying? Who knows what we're going to wind up? We got a picture in our head, but you know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to get to. That's it. That's all. So when you protecting your boundaries and all that, you protecting your engine, your purpose, and your peace. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. They're gonna do everything to talk you out of it or even stop you because we know they're not doing it. They don't want you doing it because they know you're gonna surpass them. They ain't gonna fit in your circle, which they never did. That's why it wasn't working. But they ain't gonna fit in your circle or whatever, and they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. And they want you to stay right down there with them, keep selling, not want to do better, keep being a good slave, and you know what I'm saying, work 9 to 5, not be a millionaire. It's possible. Anything you envision, if you envision it, it's possible. You just gotta put some work in, make some changes, save some money, move different. But that's all it is. Self-confidence, being consistent and persistent with everything that you're doing. Just start somewhere. You ain't got to have it all set up or have it all figured out. We don't care if you're just looking up information and you start planning. That's still a step. When you get the bread and you can make the moves, apply, pay for this, do that, buy that, work your way up. But just have a plan. You know what we're saying? And don't tell nobody. We said this already, and we cannot say it enough. Don't tell nobody what you're doing. They're not gonna be happy. It's gonna be strangers that's gonna support you before your own people will, your own friends, your own family. And it's sad, but it's true. You know what we're saying? And what we learned about that is we had so much peace within us, within our life. Yeah, our phone dry. That's how we want it. We don't want you calling our phone unless you want to learn Islam or you want to do some business. We ain't got time to sit around and chit chat only with our kids. They're the only ones that can call and chit chat. But grown adults don't cut my line. It's talking about getting some money, making some moves, or you got something going on. We ain't got time for the gossip. We damn sure don't care about what people saying or what they think they're gonna do to us. Nope. They ain't gonna have the access or no, we don't care. If it ain't nothing positive, you ain't got a check, we're not motivated, we're not doing nothing positive. No, we don't want to hear it. So that's what we're gonna be on. Protect that. We're gonna let everybody know. If it's somebody that we know and you associate with them, can't rock with you because you're gonna run back and tell them what I'm doing. And we don't want them knowing. They don't deserve to know. So we have learned to protect all that. We was the yes woman. We was down for whatever, willing to do whatever, all that stuff. No, no more. That got us nowhere, especially amongst infidels and hypocrites. That's not gonna get you anywhere. They got their own agenda and they don't give not one damn about you. They don't give not one damn about you. They don't care. They just worry about what they can get from you, how much they can dog you out, how much they can use you, and we can go on and on. That's all they care about. So that's a lot of things we had to learn and balance with doing our shows, our businesses, our brand, everything we got going on. We ain't been able to travel. That's something else we're going to work on too, and of course, our personal life. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn how to balance all that. Remove, add, take away. You know what I'm saying? Do it different. We start, we fresh. However we wind up doing it, that's what we was doing. You know what we're saying? And we had certain moments this year, just like past couple of years, especially this year, that shifted everything. Even with our kids, we had to learn to kind of step back a little bit, especially with the ones that's grown. We still here, the door's still open, we check in, but we don't call or talk as much because they not living. You know what I'm saying? They grown. We got one that's 21. You got to grow up, live your life, figure it out. And that's what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get out there and do it. We can do it for you, but it's better if you do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? We learned a lot about relationships and the real ones that we have, the real support systems that we have, and of course our self-worth. Because like we said, we was the yes woman. We was down for whatever, willing to accept whatever, all that. Now our favorite word is no. And there's so much power in that word. People just don't even realize. No. We don't have to do anything or be around nobody, accept nothing, do anything, be anything that we don't want to do. No. There's going to be so much power in that word. No, you can't kick it with us. You can't hang out. No. We don't want to talk to you. We don't want to come up. No. We cool at home, chilling. We're going to have everything we need at home. Trust us. We ain't going to want to go nowhere. Why? We know what's out here in these streets. Out of here. So saying all that, yeah. Once again, we had to reinvent ourselves every area of our life. And one of the first things we got to make sure we do always is keep our faith strong in Islam. Make sure we are praying. Make sure we are studying. We about to go on Ramadan next month, so we're going to be focused on that. That's going to give us all the strength and all the protection, all the power that we can ever need. We ain't got to have nobody physically around us. We can if we want to. But we all know we're going to be protected as long as we stay on that path. You know what we're saying? And then we're working on our mental. We're working on our exercise routine, saving money, hair care, nail care, skin care. We're getting so much better. We're making promises to ourselves and we're keeping them. You know what I'm saying? Now we're seeing results. You know what we're saying? Keep them promises that you make to yourself. Talk to yourself a little bit. Become your own best friend. Yep. You know it's going to sound weird, but do that. Nobody knows you better than you. The only person that knows us better than us is Allah. That simple, that easy. That's it. We the second after him. So be your own best friend. Find out what you love to do, who you want to be, where you want to move. Be cool with, being around, just by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You ain't surrounded by no drama, no fake people, no negativity. Even if they are talking about you, they ain't around you. So why you got to worry about it? Even if they are. You ain't got to entertain it. You ain't got to say nothing. You can walk away. You can still stand, do your business or whatever you got to do. You at an event, out and about, you can walk away. That's the best part we tell people about dealing with us and us dealing with them. We don't have to. You don't have to accept nothing you don't want to. And that's something people have to realize. You got the power over your life. You the one got the control. You the one walking. You know what I'm saying? So you realize that, and nobody's coming to save you, and it's up to you. Hello, it's really not a hard decision. You just got to get serious and get consistent and persistent on what you're doing, and it's really not hard. You want better, better. You want to be different? Be different. We know we do. We can't say that enough. We tired. And we know a lot of people out from this year, especially with things going on in the news. I'm saying it's going on around you. We already know everybody dealing with hell right now. Everybody dealing with a lot. So we know this shit done whooped on everybody. We know it done whooped on us in our own ways. We know it. Y'all been through things as well. You know what I'm saying? So next year we about to be about if people ain't already pissed off or talking or whatever, they about to be. And like we said, we still ain't gonna tell about what we doing. They just won't be around us, so they ain't gonna know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So what? You don't deserve to know. You can take that how you want. We're not gonna play these games. So you can think you're gonna stop us and talk about us, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna come out and support you. We don't even want you there, man. Nah, no. That's why we're gonna be real secretive with everything we do. Only select people gonna know what we got going on. That's it, that's all. That's it. We have learned our lesson. Shut your mouth, stop telling people your business. They are gonna try to stop you. They don't want to see you succeed, don't want to see you do nothing, because they ain't gonna be a part of the program. Oh well, you made that decision when you did what you did, so now you got to watch from the sidelines. Because there was a point we was gonna put everybody on. Now we can't. You showed your true colors, you showed your behind. So you can thank yourself. You didn't think it was gonna be nothing, that you was such a big influence in our life that we weren't gonna be nothing without you. Watch this. Let us show you how relevant you really are. And like we said, none spiteful, none hateful, not even mad or angry. But we're just gonna show you how relevant you are. You ain't on our team, you ain't on the right side, you don't exist anyway. So that's how we can hit you. There's so many directions we can come at you with, and we're gonna have it too. You don't. You're just going by your own opinion and your own emotions and your own experiences. You ain't going by what's really going on in the world and what the truth really is. You're not, because you don't have it. You don't want it. So yeah, we're gonna be real secretive with a lot. Reinventing, refreshing, restarting, and coming back. Yeah. We done had enough. We done grew and we evolving, and so have our shows. We're doing things a lot different, and we're gonna get into that in the second segment about how shows are gonna go and evolve and how we're gonna evolve for 2026. Yeah, we got to change something. We have to. Waiting around on others, we ain't gonna get nowhere. Absolutely not. And we know that now. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired. So we like, look, you ain't gonna hear from us that much. You might not be around that much, but we gotta get out here and get this money. We got stuff to do. We tired. This is so ghetto. It's the need how we supposed to be living. So yeah, we say it really ain't nothing personal. It really ain't. But people got to understand that. And you know what? We don't even care. I'm saying if they do. We just want to be honest and real with what we going through, what's been on our mind, what we about to do. And ain't to get back at nobody, be spiteful. We just tired. Something's got to change. We got to get out here and make some moves. We got to get out here and make something happen. So 2025 didn't just change us. It really did prepare us. And it's going to take us into where we about to go in every area of our life in 2026. And we it got to be different. We got this sudden burst of energy, this sudden realization like we just all of a sudden just woke up. We had to be brutally honest with ourselves. That's how we gonna transition into the best version of ourselves with clarity and transforming. You know what I'm saying? Moving different, thinking different, sounding different, talking different. It got to change. Like for real, we can't be no more blunt than that. You know what we're saying? And going in 2026, yeah, it's a lot of things gonna be different. A lot. And we are not gonna end next year the same way we did this year. Absolutely not. We're not doing that at all. Not playing no more. So we're gonna do, you guys, we're going to go ahead and take our first break, play some music, and we'll be back on the season 1 finale of the Queen Mimi Blog Show. All right, everybody, and just like that, we are back on the season 1 finale of the Queen Mimi Blog Show. And like we said, we're doing our season finale wrap-ups with all our shows this week, talking about stepping into 2026, what we done learned for 2025, and the breakdown for each platform, breakdown for each show, the new day and time. And we're going to talk about that with the Queen Mimi blog as well. So, first and foremost, stepping into 2026. We talked about a little bit of this in the first segment, but we're going to get into it a little bit more because it's going to be a year we walk into our alignment. Say it again. This will be the year we walk into our alignment and the opportunity that is for us, elevating and growing into the best version of ourselves. And that's in every single area of our life. Our mental has changed from this year going into 2026. We are so ready for this year to be over with. Oh my goodness, we are so ready. It don't even make no sense. Going into 2026, we already said we finna be busy on purpose. We finna seek out the opportunity, do some research, watch some videos, get a little bit more knowledge, whatever it's gonna take. We about to isolate and completely disappear. We won't be on social media posting, doing our live streams or whatever. And we think about doing a segment on all our platforms with, I'm saying, as far as videos, like keeping everybody our journey. That's what we're looking for. Our journey and our progress and our growth with everything that we're doing, but we're gonna figure out how to do that as well. But yes, going to 2026, everything is gonna be changing. And yeah, we know we're not gonna have everything done by January. We already know this, but we're gonna be working on things throughout 2026, and we're gonna end next year a lot stronger. And we're gonna continue to work beyond 2026. So it's not just gonna stop there. We're gonna leave behind all this procrastination. Oh my goodness, all this fear, holding ourselves back, our self-worth, our self-esteem, all that stuff. We gotta take that with us. We are tired of holding ourselves back, like not living up to our full potential and the person and the woman that we could really be. So we're gonna leave behind any negativity, anything that's going to hinder us, anybody that will, no offense, nothing personal, that's going to hold us back or keep us from doing what we love to do or be who we want to be, all that stuff. We're going to leave that behind. The accepting the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying? Living the same ghetto life that we completely hate, we're going to leave all that behind. We know everything's going to take time, but we're going to take them steps to get to where we need to be. The things that we're going through right now, we know people are going through a lot worse, but we're still going through stuff too. It shouldn't even be happening. It really shouldn't. But it is. And we're going to carry them lessons that we are learning with it, the experiences that we're learning. We're going to take that and put it into everything that we're doing. We got a whole lot of stuff going on. We already doing research and looking things up. We're going to need some bread. We're going to get out here today and work and do what we got to do. Something it got to change. It has to. New standards. We want a better life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, more money, more opportunities. Want to put ourselves out there more. Connect and network with more people. Go to more upscale events. Be around better people. Work on our speech, our presentation, our stage presence, our music, modeling, all that. We want to come out and do that different and let everybody know, look, that person you knew 5, 6 years ago, she's gone. She's dead. So whatever was slick comments, whatever subliminal attacks, are going below the bell, whatever thing you're going to rub in our face affects on us, we can tell you right now, we don't care. If we're not even speaking to you, we're not even cool, we're not even a presence in your life, take that as a sign. We don't care. We got to worry about what we're doing over here. We're not here to compete. We ain't in no race. We're not finna compare ourselves to people that ain't bearing no fruit. They ain't doing nothing. And that, no. Priorities. We're going to be putting ourselves first. Boundaries. Same thing. Putting ourselves first. Anybody got a problem with that? You ain't for us. Keep moving. We put y'all above ourselves for so long, accepted so much that we knew we shouldn't have for so long, allowed y'all to treat us like garbage for so long. Enough is enough. It didn't get us nowhere. It helped you more than it helped us, and you still treat us like garbage. And we could have been doing a whole lot better with our life, and that's on us. But like we said, we're going to take that into 2026 and we're going to do it different because we know we can live better. We know we can be better. We know we can grow as a creator, as a host, as an entrepreneur, as a Muslim woman, as an Asiatic Black woman. We can grow. We can be better. We can do things different. We can take everything we're doing to the next level. We ain't got to be worldwide famous. We ain't got to be viral or popular. We want to connect, and we mean this, with the right people, like-minded people, not ghetto, ratchet, I want to stay at the bottom of the barrel type people, people that want better. We want to be around billionaire and millionaire mindset type people that's actually making moves that can actually teach us and show us something. And not even hate. They actually gonna help. That's the level we get into, and it's possible. We got to put some work in, but please believe it is possible, honey. Nothing is impossible. You want to be a millionaire or billionaire, that's going to take time. Duh, I know. But guess what? We make the right moves and do our research and do everything we need to do, we can get there. And we're going to try every avenue we can. We already looking up information now. Along with that, new projects we got going on in 2026. We basically going to be working on some more merch. We got work on some merch for our show. What else we gonna be doing? Working on websites, putting out some new music. We definitely gonna be getting back into our modeling. We cannot wait to do that. We writing a couple books right now. Gonna be going to more, business networking events. Any event we can connect. Podcasting, music, stuff like that. What else did we say? Any type of merch we gonna have, websites. Baking. Can't forget about our baking business. Make sure we don't forget nothing. Yeah, and working on our social media. So that's gonna be new projects we gonna have going on, and we're gonna have so much more, y'all. We're gonna working on promo videos, new flyers, everything. So we ain't playing next year. But that's just a couple of things we're gonna be working on. And of course, with the Queen Mimi Blog Show, we're gonna be focusing with this show and real talking topics a lot more on Islam. That's another duty and responsibility that we have as a Muslim woman, as a sister captain, our husbands, a brother minister on the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So that's a duty and a responsibility that we have as well. So we're going to be focusing on this show, like we said, real talking topics, straight Islam. So we tell everybody now, if the show ain't for you, no offense, we will not take it personal, no disrespect, but we ask for open hearts and minds. We gotta make sure we say that correctly. We ask for open hearts and minds from our brothers and sisters who wish to learn the truth. That's it, that's all. So what listeners can expect from the Queen Mimi blog and We're Talking Topics is deeper conversations about Islam, the raw truth, okay? Because we're not holding nothing back. We're gonna have a little behind the scenes stuff. We're gonna get out there and go to a little bit more events or travel a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Chicago, wherever we at. Solo episodes. We will be doing interviews. They will not be free. Let everybody know. We're not doing anything for free no more. You want to be on the show, promotion, your business, flyer, music, guest, interview, whatever, it will not be free. Okay? We gotta pay for everything we do too. How y'all think we keep this stuff going? And nobody just handing it to us, and we're not doing it for free. So yeah, we want to make money doing what we do. We want to help people. Don't get us wrong, but can't keep doing it for free. Absolutely not. Giveaways, once we get our merch, everything up to where we need, we're gonna get a website for that. And of course, new segments. So we're gonna have our shows more structured, more, conditioned, different outreach for each show, different platform for each show. And that's what we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna make everything we're doing more powerful, exciting, change our vision a little bit, but that's how we're gonna be moving. And since we're stepping into a whole new year in January, all new seasons of all our shows, we gotta elevate, right? We gotta do it different, and it all won't be done by 2026. But like we say, you guys will see growth and the elevation, throughout the year. So yeah, and like we said, we're gonna go ahead and give y'all the official announcement for the Queen Mimi blog, and of course all of our shows. This will be the last Friday we do the Queen Mimi blog show on today. Starting January 7th, we just looked it up. 2026, we will now be doing the Queen Mimi experience. We will now be doing the Queen Mimi experience. That's going to be all 4 shows: Queen Mimi podcast, Queen Mimi radio show, We're Talking Topics, and of course the Queen Mimi blog, all in one day. So yes, let y'all know now, it will be a 4-hour live stream. We all gonna take breaks so we can, use the bathroom, get something to drink, nibble on it or something, of course. And of course, rest is the mouthpiece of ours. But we will be live for 4 hours straight, doing all of our shows, starting in January. Queen Mimi podcast at 8:30, and we're gonna wrap up with the Queen Mimi blog around 12:30, 12:45. So we hope you guys come through, check us out. When we come back from our last break, we're going to give you guys all our social media, close out, and we have changed that as well. So yeah, season 2 of the Queen Mimi blog will not be on Friday anymore. We'll be live every Wednesday. That is our off day. And we chose that day because it's going to be a hell of a lot easier. We was doing 4 shows a week, and that's the other reason why we was wearing ourselves out so much. We was doing 4 shows a week, so it was like, just take everything and put it in one day. It's gonna be fun. We actually excited about it. And just it's gonna be easy with our schedule. We had to change our whole live schedule, so we're gonna be live on all our platforms and our YouTube in the morning. Then we're gonna do Noon Vibe, which was formerly Wisdom. I don't know if y'all familiar with that app, but apparently they changed the name and updated it. And Instagram. Then we're gonna do our fan base, and we got other things coming as well. So we had to kind of put everything in one day so we don't overwhelm ourselves, you know what I'm saying, and get our goals and get everything set, the momentum for next year. It's gonna be a new season, a new year, and a new schedule, match our goals, everything we got going on. And whatever we don't have done by January, we still gonna be working on it. It's like you said, y'all gonna see the growth, the new format, the new direction, and a new vibe, new flavor, and we gonna make sure we stick to each platform, for example, our podcast is going to be, mental health, suicide awareness, all that stuff, positivity, motivation, sharing our personal journey, our stories, and all that. That's going to be mainly for that show. Queen Mimi Radio is going to be current celebrity topics, a little bit about the news, hard hitting topics, nothing soft that's going on in the world, because y'all know what's going on. More focused on music as well. And like we just said, we're talking topics, and Queen Mimi blog will be strictly focused on Islam. Say that again, strictly focused on Islam. So we will be teaching Islam on both those shows. Queen Mimi blog, this one will be more so for the ladies. I mean, the fellas, y'all can come through and check it out too. But we may be talking to the ladies about the original Asiatic woman, how to change your mindset and your inner self. So that's going to be mainly for that show. But first, y'all can come through, check out either show. It don't matter. Check out all our shows. Everybody's welcome. So yeah, that's what the Queen Mimi blog will look like in 2026. We're still going to have all our individual shows. It's just going to be under one bandwagon now, which will be the Queen Mimi experience, because we Queen Mimi, and you guys will have a chance to experience all 4 of our shows, different platforms, different outreach, different reasons. And we hope y'all going to like it. We're excited. We done did a 4-hour live stream before. It wasn't on video, but it was on audio. But it's been a minute, but ain't now we ain't already did. So we're excited about it. We're just gonna get ourselves ready, get prepped, and we got it. So that's pretty much what you guys can we really not dang home. Expect moving forward. Make sure we don't miss nothing. We set programs. We're gonna be working on some merch, hats, shirts, shoes, pants, shorts, everything for different seasons of the year. We're gonna work on expanding our shows. Hopefully we can get a sponsor, somebody to sponsor our show. That's another thing we're gonna be working on. Of course, more views. We definitely want to get the right people in, and more people in. Check us out, see what we have going on. And definitely travel to more, business events and network with more people, because we finna go back to the old school way. Social media has helped, a little bit for us. We did have some people pay for interviews, and we did connect with some great people this year on all our shows. But that's something we definitely want to go back to the old school, we're networking and we going face to face, give everybody social media, websites, anything we got going on, any books, merch, a little sample or something, yeah, because that's always what for us in the past. So yeah, we gonna take it back there a little bit. On location, we are looking for, I think we might post this, I don't know, probably December, end of December. We're going to look for a videographer and a photographer that's able to travel and be remote and go at certain events and stuff. So we're going to have better content. We're going to have all that coming for you guys as well. A different angle in the era of storytelling, our lifestyle, truth, us elevating, and we're going to take on our journey with everything we got going on in day 1, day 2, and we're gonna start January 1st. January 1st, we're gonna start posting that. We're gonna put that on our shows as well, and have different segments. So we definitely gonna work on, doing things different, and we hope everybody like it. So yeah, but that's gonna be our official day, you guys. Wednesday, starting with the Queen Mimi podcast, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're gonna wrap up with the Queen Mimi blog, of course, 12:30 p.m. So yeah, it'll be a 4-hour live stream. And like we said, when we come back from our last break, we're gonna give you guys all our social media that we have updated, and that way you can guys go there and check us out, and you don't miss out. So yeah, it's gonna be our power movement, strong, confident, visionary. We know it's gonna cost money. We already know, like we said, everything we paying for, everything we're doing is gonna cost, but we know we budget, stay on the schedule. Like we say, we stay consistent and persistent. Everything that we're doing, we can feel it. We just got to get out here and work. But it's gonna be different. We can't wait because we step into a new year, a new schedule, and everything's gonna be different. And slowly but surely, you guys are gonna see the growth, and you're gonna see everything that's going on. But before we go into our last break, you guys, want to thank everybody for the club of first season of the Queen Mimi blog. Anyone that shared, like, comment, you guys came and hang out with us. We thank you guys so much. We know we are a small platform. We're working on growing and becoming bigger. We absolutely love what we're doing. Anybody that stays, even when we talk about it on, we appreciate y'all for even listening. And follow, subscribe, and share. And please, we encourage everybody to do that. We're gonna give you guys all our updates social when we come back from our last break. And yeah, and basically wrapping up right now. But we're gonna come back and give you guys all our social media after we take our last break. So we end this strong so we can start the next chapter even stronger. And we can't wait to see everybody in 2026. 2025 really prepared us. 2026 is where we're gonna rise, and like we said, we're gonna be a problem. So we ain't playing around. We are going to be a problem next year. Watch this. We're gonna be working on everything. People are, I don't know if they're gonna recognize us. We really don't. But we are not playing no more. Like I said, some got to change. We know what we're capable of. We know what we can do, and we gotta make sure we do it different. We gotta make sure we do it different. So yes, you guys, we're gonna take our last break. Come back and give you guys all our updated social media. Last few little words before we close out the Queen Mimi Ball for the last time on our Friday edition, you guys. And then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here and get our day started. Because like we said, we got stuff to do and we cannot wait. Take things one day at a time. And this our advice to y'all to just pace yourself, stay consistent, stay persistent with it. You're not gonna have it all figured out, even if you don't start somewhere. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And just make your moves and elevate. We'll be back, y'all. right, you guys, we are back on the season 1 finale of the Queen Mimi Blog Show. So, like we said, we're gonna go ahead and give you guys all our social media, our updated social media. Go ahead and get ready for 2026. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's go ahead and get that rolling. First and foremost, and we're gonna have some new flyers by the time January comes around as well, y'all. You can follow us on our Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. You can subscribe to our YouTube, Lemonade, Fan Base, and Noon Vibe under the Queen Mimi Experience. And you can check out all of our shows on all podcast streaming platforms: Spotify, Anchor, Apple, and Google Podcasts, just to name a few, you guys. The Queen Mimi Experience. We have changed our name on all of our platforms, y'all. So y'all can go over there, follow us, like, subscribe, share, comment. And thank everybody in advance. Make sure we ain't missing. Yep, that's it. Make sure we ain't missing nothing. We got a couple more platforms we gotta get set up for next year as well. So yep. And we haven't done this yet, but once we do, we're gonna make the announcement. We're gonna be doing another page as well, called Class and Confident. That one's gonna be mostly with our modeling, getting back on with our music and merch and all that stuff. But it's gonna be showing modesty, for the Asiatic woman, class, dignity, different videos, photo shoots, shows and all that good stuff. We have not done them platforms yet, but once we do, we're gonna make that announcement to everybody and go over there and check that out as well. So that's gonna be on our YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So we all know we're gonna put them platforms at. But once we do, we're gonna make that announcement to everybody as well. Of course, we're gonna start posting videos. But yeah, I think we're gonna try that January 1st. We're gonna do like a day-to-day, activities and stuff that we're gonna be doing, stuff that we accomplished for a day, then we'll come back and do another follow. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we brainstorm while we sit here talking. To everybody. But yeah, that's pretty much all our social media, you guys. We put everything under the same platform, so it won't be hard to find us, all that good stuff. And once again, Instagram, LinkedIn, subscribe to our YouTube, our TikTok, Lemonade, Fanbase, Noon Vibe, and Substack. Yep, we on that platform as well. The Queen Mimi Experience. Go all them platforms, like, follow, share, comment. And once again, want to thank everybody for riding with us through the first season of the Queen Mimi Ball. We appreciate all the support. Anybody that has come through to hang out with us, listen to us, chill with us and everything. All your support is greatly appreciated. We look forward to seeing everybody in 2026, and yeah, we're gonna be back on camera by then. But we look forward to seeing everybody in 2026. You guys stay blessed, stay safe. It's gonna be the last time we do our show on Friday. January will be live every Wednesday, and we look forward to seeing y'all then. Everybody have a good one.